Hey there, Jed Corbernus here from jedcorbernus.com, and welcome to Talk Therapy, a tool that I use to get past my analytical mind, to think out loud, and to literally just be, right? Just be. Put it all out there. So here's what I got. Yeah. To my friend who watches the captions, I'm going to spell out my name, JEDKOBERNUSZ.com. And how you say it is the U is an I without the Z. Coburnis. Let's see what the captions do there, huh? Yeah. It's always funny because my last name, people just, I've been called Coburnuts, Coburniz is how you say it, but anything, right? I have even been called Clover Nuts, right? Like Clover, CL, or like, what? It's funny how all of our last names just get slaughtered. Not all, like Anderson and Smith. Those are easy, right? Like the crazy ones, like ours, like mine. That's fun. It's fun. But let me get a little serious for you now. There are many reasons why I don't talk to people about food. And I know I've been down this road before, but food is such a hot topic. Actually, not hot topic. Let's call it a taboo topic for people. It just is. Like, I don't talk to people about what they eat because they're not fucking truthful with me. You're not truthful with me because you're not truthful with yourself. And maybe I've been down this road. Maybe it just is coming to surface even more lately. Like, you just don't. You're not truthful with yourself. What are you willing? Like, the question is, what are you willing to do? What are you willing to change? Most people aren't willing to change and do anything different until it's too late, or until they're facing like a complete life or death situation in the doctor's office. Went to the doctor yesterday, and it was awesome. Like, he's like, okay, continue what you're doing. See you later. And then we talked, that's all it was. It's probably 30 seconds of, yep, how you doing? Good. All right. And then we talked about life, right? Like lifestyle stuff. Why and what we can do to get people to understand this. Move more, eat less. It's that simple. But people won't accept that. They won't accept that, oh no, I have this disorder and I have that disorder. People are going to hate me for saying that, and that's okay. I get it. I do. I get it. But as soon as you start taking responsibility for your own actions, for not eating all of that processed and shitty food, you will be fucking great. You will feel great. There's no question about it. Nope, I've got this going on in my life, and I got that genetics and hereditary stuff. And no, fuck you. Stop doing that stupid shit. Stop eating and focusing on that stupid shit. It's just that simple. It just is. Start there. And that's why I don't talk to people about food. What are you willing to do different? I'm not saying you have to do it all at once. That would be ludicrous. Nobody can sustain that amount of change. Why do you think the biggest loser, all of those people gained that weight back? Now, I can't say all, but a majority of those people who completely got out of their life and went somewhere else and only focused on themselves, lost all the weight, went back to the exact same situation, couldn't sustain that level of awareness because they didn't do it at home. Anybody would lose all the weight if you remove them from their environment, right? You are a product of your environment. If you remove them from it, they're going to do better or worse, but it's going to be different. and you move back into it, you go back into it, and of course you're going to gain it all back because nothing changed there. What are you willing to do different? Be honest with yourself. What should I... No. What should I do different? Man, start small. Start slow. Those are the most permanent changes you can make. It's awareness of your surroundings, of your internal being, right? Self-awareness would be what I'm talking about, but that is becoming very overused. And it's just not cool, right? Self-awareness, I have great self-awareness, and you fucking don't, right? Like, you don't. Because you're not sitting there and understanding and being what triggers you and why it triggers you and who triggers you. You're not willing to take the leap to remove certain places, certain things, certain people, certain times that trigger you. And I'll come back to food, because food choices, everything. Like, I just ate these cookies that are protein cookies that have a whole bunch of stuff in them. Stuff that the ingredients, I can read every single one of them. That's a part of becoming a different person, the person that maybe you want to be or don't want to be, whatever. You're already the person you don't want to be. What the fuck else you got to lose? Your life? You're gonna lose it. Like the old saying, make time for movement or exercise now, or you're gonna have to make time for movement or exercise later. Like, I do what I do now, not necessarily to prepare me for when I'm 80. It's because when I'm 80, 90, 100 years old, I can look back and go, that was a solid run. Like, I did it. Like, I moved every single day intentionally. You're not sitting there on the couch watching Schitt's Creek. I love that show, by the way. Thinking, yeah, I'm gonna do this tomorrow. You're not sitting there going, yeah, I'm gonna do this tomorrow. Like, you're sitting there going, ugh, why don't I get up and do something? How come I'm not doing this? I don't even know why. I don't even feel like doing it. You're never gonna fucking feel like it. Ever. It's the small, sustainable changes. Like like beating the dead horse, but you're not dead yet. Like, that's what it is. You're not dead yet. You will be. All of us will be. We will die someday. But when it comes down to what you're willing to do different when it comes to food is such a topic of fuck food. No. Well, what food should I eat? You fucking know what foods you should eat and not eat. You just should. Like, it's not should, could, would. Like, you just know. You already know that eating a ton more calories than what you need has so much to do with psychology. More of your mind game than it is your physical game. It just is. There's so many more layers to it. You already know what to eat and what not to eat. You already know it. Why do you think you feel guilty after you eat all that shit? It feels good in the moment. Oh, it's so good. Oh, it's worth it. Is it though? Is it worth it? And it might be. If you're truly happy, if you're truly joyful with what and who you are. Most people are not. It's just all of the complaining that happens. This happened to me, the victimhood, this, why? Who? is another question. Who do you need to become, and who do you identify as? Those food choices are killing you. Nice and slowly. And when you're done, when your heart stops beating, they won't have to do shit at the morgue. The people at the morgue, they love this food industry right now. I bet you their embalming fluid cost, right, has went way down in the last 20 years. Like, they don't have to buy much embalming fluid. They don't. Because you are already shoving a massive amount of preservatives in your own body. So they're like, oh, fuck yeah, we don't have to do anything to this one. Throw it in a box. See you in 40 years, and you might start somewhat of a decay. Maybe that body of yours. Your soul, shit, will move on to the next place, the next thing, the next whatever it is that comes in the afterlife. But right now, they're loving this food industry. Their embalming fluid cost is massively decreased. Because we're slowly embalming like ourselves when we eat that shit canned food that has the preservatives in it. Put that one in your fucking dome and smoke it, huh? Have fun with that. Little truth bomb for you. What are you willing to do different today? What are you willing to change? If nothing and you're joyful, more power to you. High five, fist bump, what up, bro? If you're complaining about all of what you are and aren't, fuck off, do something different. This is just who I am. This is just how I talk to myself, and I love it. I have now grown into the person that I am. And then I'm constantly changing and doing different. And I love it. So, Cobra Nation, thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for supporting me, being there for me, because I'm always there for you. And as always, if you're willing to change from the neck up, you will change from the neck down. Then you will change from the neck down. You will. I believe in you. Now it's your turn to start believing in yourself. Stay safe out there. Be blessed. Bye for now.